So if I told you I had a whiskey today that won World's Best Single Malt, I think it was a Scotch, right? Wrong.
Hey guys, welcome back to another whiskey review. I'm bringing you the World's Best Single Malt 2023 Milk and Honey Elements Sherry Cask Finish, finished in Pedro Jimenez and Oloroso Sherry at 46% alcohol. This thing is a fruit sweet bomb. It is so bright, it is so good, it blew me away. It was my first Israeli whiskey. Hope you enjoy the review as much as I like the whiskey. Cheers.
Yep, Milk and Honey is an Israeli distillery that won the World Whiskies Awards 2023 World's Best Single Malt. I'm as shocked as you are, but this thing is very good, so let's get right into that nose, shall we? Right off the bat, the malt doesn't hide itself. It's very like wheat cereal notes right there. It's very immature smelling, which no age statement, so I'm not surprised there. A lot of fruit pops. The Pedro Jimenez and the Oloroso Sherry definitely bring in some of that fruit, and there's actually some dark chocolate and some butterscotch in there. I will say, I think some of that wheat cereal notes is overtaking. It's like an over-top layer over the sweet notes, and I don't hate that. It's actually starting to balance out a little better once you get more noses. And right there was a really nice strawberry raspberry smell. This is a very fruity whiskey, and it's starting to smell more mature now the more I'm starting to nose it. So again, don't judge a whiskey by the first nose. Let it get in there a little bit. Let your nose figure out what's going on, and then once you get it for like a minute or two, you can finally be like, this is a good or bad nose. So right now it's a pretty solid nose. One final nose note. I think there's a little hint of mint in there when you drag the glass down. Like a clovery mint. It's very interesting on this, so let's get into that palate. First things first, let's check the legs. Not too slow, not too fast, pretty medium-bodied whiskey. I'm really excited to try this. Let's get in there. Yep, 46%, very smooth. Immediately, I'm hit with almost like a fruit punch. Like I just had some high C. Orange, apples, strawberries, some pears. That is a big fruit basket. That is awesome. And in fact, it's really warm going down. And I actually think on my tongue, I'm getting a little bit of like pepper pops. It actually might fall into the tobacco category. That's awesome too. So you get some like darker flavor notes mixing in with that fruit, and it's becoming... This actually tastes much more mature than this no age statement is. I don't know how old this is, but when you have Tel Aviv whiskey, because the different temperature changes in those barrels, it's doing a lot of expanding and shrinking, so it's almost like a time chamber. So this might not have an age statement and be that old, but it tastes much, much older than you might think. It's very good. Very medium-bodied, insane amount of like a strawberry shortcake. I'm picturing light, fluffy vanilla cake with whipped cream and the strawberries piling on top. Now the strawberry on top should be the big note there because it's the top layer. The other cake vanilla is like undertones. It's layered perfectly that way. It is so well balanced. I can see why this won the World's Best Single Malt. It's very, very good. And the price point, which we'll get into later, of $65 is absolutely insane. This is very, very good. I'm going to do one more sip. So good, so fruity, so bright. It's a very bright whiskey. And in fact, a lot of the finish notes I'm getting right now is like this grapefruit citrus. It's sitting very, very well on. It's almost like I have a grapefruit rind as my tongue right now. In a good way. It's almost like a sweeter grapefruit, obviously, because of the sherry casks. This is a very excellent whiskey. I actually think my wife will like this. I have said that several times, and it has not panned out that way. But I think this might be the one that is actually true, so we'll find out later. Quick ratings. Nose gets a 4. It has a lot of notes going on. Nothing overtakes a lot of other ones. It combines very well. It's pretty complex, and it makes me want to drink the whiskey. So nose gets a 4. Palate, very, very incredible. I love it. I'm going to give 4.75 on the palate. It is very sweet, very fruity, so bright, makes me want to go back for more. And the finish is starting out to be super, super good too. I'm going to give the finish right now a 4. That citrus sweetness on my tongue, it doesn't last as long as I would probably prefer because I do love my finishes being long, but I think the flavors that I can pull off my tongue in that time frame is good. So 4 on the finish, and then value $65, freaking 5. This being $65 and being this good is almost unheard of because you probably assume this would be around like $100 some, but it's not, and I'm so grateful. So good. So 5 for the value. 17.75 overall. That's a very good score. This is a very good whiskey. Israel, you make awesome single malts. I gotta get some more of this Milk and Honey. Milk and Honey is a great distillery. If you haven't checked it out yet, definitely do so. Now let's find out if I'm correct, if my wife actually does like this. We'll find out. Hey, welcome back to the program. I think you're going to like this, but I might eat my words in about 40 seconds. So give that thing a try, shall you? Ooh.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't hate
World's best single malt. Is that good enough for 2 sips from you, you think?
it. Yeah, I'll take a second.
Wow. Didn't have to twist an arm. Now,
Oh, that one burns a little
that one
more.
burns a little more. Probably a little quick. You probably got a little like overzealous. That's fine. Compare
did.
that though to Kaio 7. As we all know, Kaio 7 has been her favorite.
I feel like it's been so long.
I know, it's been a very long time.
That I need to try that one again.
Okay, we'll have to get another
to
bottle.
compare, but
But that one was good.
It's
That was
up there.
fine for you. It's up there for
yeah.
you. All right, there you go. World's best single malt Milk and Honey. If you like these videos, make sure you give it a like. If you're not subscribed yet, consider doing so. I will see you guys next Wednesday for Whiskey Wednesday. See you then.